What's up, you guys? I'm doing this no coffee, so no criticism, please. All right? Would you like to say hello, Callie? It's a little early for us. Morning. He'll talk later. It's a little more. You guys, look. Callie's like, show him the mirror. There's this. We can't figure out why there's this crazy ghost mirror up there above the window.
I don't know. There's some weird stuff written all over the barn, and there's some like weird.
Is the grave of that kid actually on the property? You can see where he's not now.
I can show you the tombstone.
Oh, he has a tombstone? Oh my God. We'll do it later, you guys. What else? So on this property, which is really cool, so this kid died here. Callie's like, can you show it? I was like, well, how old is it? How long ago? And he's like, oh, like in the 1900s. So I was like, yeah. He's 17, and it was like in the 1900s.
The lady that owned it was born and died here.
Yeah. So the lady died in the house, right, Helen?
Yeah.
So they think Helen might occasionally check in on them. You know how I feel about ghosts,
Check
though.
out that poster from the 1800s before we go in here.
You guys, wait till you. If you're bored with this, just give me a second. This is leading up to something. You won't believe what I'm going to show you. That is cool. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
You going first. I'll open up for you.
You have to take your coffee. He's right on top of you.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, that's what's on top of me.
Let me give you light.
You're gonna get some light. Wait till you see this, you guys. Hey, buddy, you gotta see this cool turkey, you guys. He's so much bigger. Look at my hand. Come on, buddy. Come on. He's such a good boy. Giant turkey. Look at these hands. His hands are as big as mine. Look at. Hey, buddy. I prefer your tushy not in my face. Hey, buddy. Good boy. So he's the boss. This is the boss. He hears everything, protects everybody, and he's the kingpin. We got chickens. Rooster. Here's the girl. There's two girl turkeys. These guys are really big. Hey, sweetheart. Good morning. Good morning. You can pet them all. And then the best, you guys, is the goats. I won't waste your time too long. I just wanted to show you this. I know the girls like this. And if you're a cool guy like me, then you would too. There they are. What are you doing? Hey, guys. Who's my boys, huh? Who's my boys? Who's my boys? Good boy. Huh? Some of you guys look like you're evil with those eyeballs.
I'm gonna open up for them now.
Huh? Who could ever hurt a goat?
Oh, they're so...
If I saw someone hurt a goat, they would die.
They're so loving. They're so loving.
You're such a good boy. You're eating my jacket, though. You're eating it. You're eating it. I was asking Callie last night about because they can just come in the house, but they're not potty trainable, really.
Sitting on the eggs for
You see?
10 days.
Yeah, she literally won't leave the eggs. There's one there too. That's too zoomed.
She's sitting on some eggs.
Yeah. Hey, sweetheart. It's a little dark. You can see there's a little more perches there for the eggs. How many eggs you got? About a dozen a day, approximately?
Yeah, when it's not so cold, you have 15 eggs. About.
There's the turkeys. The king is on display. He's showing you his skills. Look how pretty. He's like his feathers are sideways. Look. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. So as you walk out, look at the ducks, you guys. It's freezing. It's like 23 degrees right now. Look at them. They don't care. One was just completely under the water. I will. He's got a teepee on the side. I was noticing something, you guys. I got stuck staring out here. There's something. This is some kind of spot. There's these spots in these open plains. They just stop by. It's like, it's beyond our common sense. You don't want to believe it. Hey, that's an X right there. Not good. You don't want to believe it. Because we're just conditioned to believe other things. But out there, if you look at the trees, it's very interesting. And there's actually teepees on the ground made of grass. See that teepee right there? On the ground? Timestamp. See how there's like 2? Everything's weird. If you can actually see the language. Look at the circle. I don't know. I can't explain anything beyond that. Hey, buddy! What are you doing? I just wanted to do a barnyard video so bad. Hey, you guys! Hey! You good boys! CC Bigfoot, thank you very much. Love him in the gloves. Hey, you're like the devil. You're like the devil himself. With the horns, the eyes. You good boy though, aren't you? You were a nice devil. Okay, let's go over here. Callie's teepee. It's a little brisk. It's a little brisk. Hold on, put my glove on. Okay. Look at. Oh, they were gonna butt heads.
Yeah. They're playing.
Good boys. Good boys.
Look at the little one gonna bump heads with the big one.
Good boys. Good boys. Good boys. Give me those heads. Come here. Come on. Oh, shut up. Let's go this way. I always tell my roosters, I had roosters to shut up because they were just like, they never stopped doing that noise. Guys, check out the teepee. And I mean that nicely. I wasn't telling the rooster to shut up. Guys, check out the teepee. The others. Actually, we're gonna investigate. I said, Callie, have you ever been in that silo? He's like, no. I'm like, you never stuck your head in there. He's like, no. So we're gonna investigate that too while we're here, just to see what's in there. Nothing to do with this. Just you never know.
You know what's crazy about this teepee that I built here? I'm not kidding.
Sorry, guys.
It's very open, right? But when it snows, the first place the snow melts, and I've been keeping the track on this, it's right below it. Like you will see this branch here. We'll create a space about like this big that just melts right away. I don't know what it is about it, but you can see this is like frozen here, but it's warmer there because it's a different color in there. You see it?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about it, but it's been happening.
I mean, the wood obviously attracts sun, the heat and the sun, but it's amazing how it does it. You got to see. I filmed their spots all winter where they're just melted across the street, melted.
Yeah.
Everything's got snow except where they are across the street.
Snow.
You guys, it's real weird. We're bunging out some of the things that are written up here, and what you'd have to do to do it. Like, it's written very strange. Then we came through here. He's like, "You fart?" I was like, "No, you did." I was blatantly him, and he's like, "No, I didn't do it." I was like, "I swear I didn't." And we both smell it, and right here there was someone farted. It sounds crazy. Look, he knows what it says. Like it says no rewind. Like, what does that say? What's that say, Callie?
No sacrifice, no reward.
No sacrifice, no reward. Am I trying to spin this into some eerie? No, but it's kind of weird up here. See where I am? And the fact that, I don't know if you can read that or not. We were just looking at Alfred was a 19-year-old kid that died, and he was buried on this property somewhere. The tombstone had gotten hit maybe by a tractor or something, so now no one knows where the body exactly is, but we have the tombstone. And this same family has owned this property for, I think, like 150 years or something like that. So it is interesting, And then Callie freaks out. He's like, that thing is never up like that. He's like, why is that up? It's a piece of plywood, if you can't tell. So that's why he's over there, and that's why he turned his camera on. Because he's like, that's never up. I could tell by the way he was reacting.
So it's got all these writings, and then here it says, it looks like what it says, hell on earth.
Hell on earth.
I can't
Walk
decipher
into the
some of
rafters
that
and write
stuff,
hell on earth.
but it's got some hearts on it. And then over there it says no sacrifice, no reward. And then it's got some weird numbers.
And then the mirror. Don't forget about the mirror.
Yeah, that's what I was
Like, we can't
saying.
figure out this
Here,
mirror.
I can't figure out what
It's twice the size of the window. It doesn't move either.
And then
It's a mirror.
sorry. I'm not sure. But this place is kind of weird the way that it has these 106 feet building number 9. No sacrifice on the Lord. And then down there is a poster from like the 1800s. I'm going to show you. It's pretty interesting.
I filmed that this morning too. What about that poster down there, you guys? It's pretty crazy. 'Cause you know what it is for me? I can feel it in my bones. When you're on an ancient farm like this, you know the guy back in 1800s, like he had to hide stuff from his wife, like probably money, like an old bottle of whiskey. There's always something like that around. There's always something that was stashed. You look between rafters, you look, do stuff like that. This burnt barn doesn't look much older than, I don't know, maybe, it's hard to tell. 100 years maybe. 80, something like that. I'm just guessing by the wood inside. It's tough because it's treated, it seems like it's treated, and it's in very good condition inside. But it's older, I believe, than it looks. All right. Let's go see the poster.
Sand, time clock, Holy Bible. They have the all-seeing eye with the king, the 3 rings, the initiative.
You know what that means?
This is.
Hey, there's an X under the all-seeing eye. What the hell,
Yeah,
Kelly?
an X with swords. An X with swords.
Why does there have to be an X? Crosses. That's an amazing
Yeah,
poster.
this is crazy.
What about the 2 pieces that have been put back in at the bottom?
1894, copyright secure.
So I'm not trying to. I'm whispering on a moment. I'm not trying to make it, because honestly, these guys are telling me about how whatever her name is in there that's dead, that died recently in the house. She's around. Be careful. And I was like, oh, I don't know, because it's possible. I like, that's the thing. I'm not one of those people that decide to believe something and that I will not, I'll argue it forever. I'm wholly willing to bend. What?
See if you can find any other.
Yeah, I'm kind of walking around. I just see like normal stuff like Jocelyn. Anything that says like heaven, hell on earth, like what would make someone write that? That's the last thing I would write. I would write something happy. Why would you crawl inside all of the rafters and write hell on earth? Now, it could be a totally just normal thing. Some kids were smoking weed and just messing around.
Yeah.
But it's also strange with everything.
What is this like? Look at what they drew here. Is that a horse?
How many people? I bet you a lot of people have died on this property. More than you know.
No. Look at this painting with the portal in the mountains. What is that about? Hold on.
That is interesting. You never saw it before?
I did, but I never really clicked on me up until looking in the mirror up there. Now it's like, I don't know.
That is bizarre.
Yeah.
How does it fits right into kind of like what we do?
Yeah, let me come in here.
Look at that, you guys. I'll let Callie narrate.
No, you can narrate.
I don't want to narrate. I need another coffee first.
What is up with this horse? You see this horse here? It's like
subs.
a weird, the teeth. No, but look at this.
The sound of my
A
voice.
portal in the mountains. I've seen it before because I come here every day, but it never dawned on me why this would be here and the mirror would be up there.
That is an unbelievable, crazy picture.
Sometimes when you put your focus on things.
Hey, you should ask them if you can buy. If someone, say, my friend of mine wants to buy that from you.
You want to ask the
So,
ghost?
I just have it.
asking the ghost.
No, the owners. You can't just steal it. You have to ask them. Edward might get a little upset if you just took it down. We just wanted to take a look at the back. What's it saying that there's a little placard in the bottom?
Is there?
Yeah. Little, right in the middle. Look at the middle and the bottom. There's words.
Hold on.
See what it says. Here, I got a light. Put it this way. It says... Oh, my light goes out if I go too close. I want to know what that says. Can you see? I'm just looking for words.
Check right there.
Because I can screenshot it later.
What does this say?
You can't get too close or it'll turn my light off. It thinks it's bright out.
Is the name of the
It
artist,
says-
I guess?
Maybe. Interesting, though. You know, that's so bizarre to have there. You know what I mean? Like a portal up in the mountains. So what inspired someone to do that? I wonder. So this girl was around, hanging around. AKA, so you know she was young. You don't write AKA unless you're like 17, 16. In fact, it was funny. It just happened, and I was like, "Yeah, let's do it." So both my daughter's initials are AKA. We don't. It's nothing to do with the abbreviation, but Alexa Karen and Alexa Kathleen. Ashley Karen and Alexa Kathleen. Abel.
What year was this map copyrighted? Just shows
General map of the world.
Yeah, I don't know what year this was.
It looks old.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't say anywhere.
What's that? Is that Iceland? What is that up there? Why does it look like that?
Scraped off.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's been scraped off by something.
Why would something? Oh, I think it was rubbing on something?
Yeah, no, maybe a horse or something. Shoot on it.
Oh, maybe. But look. Oh, okay. I see. It's actually just paper missing.
Yeah.
My brain works too. My brain's too suspicious.
I found tapes from like 1985, meditation tapes from like 1985.
I just like to find it. I'm not looking for something of value. I like to see something that maybe was just sitting there for 100 years. Yeah. That's what's in. I love history.
Soul images of women's spirit.
What? What? Dude,
Meditation
that
by
thing has never been out of the.
Copyright 1985.
It has never been out of there.
Who is Diana Keck?
See if she's alive. Be like, look, we
Boulder,
found this
Colorado.
in a barn. What's the name of it? Spirit of what?
Of a woman? I don't know.
That's weird. Barns are interesting. There's not a lot in this. There's a lot of money right there. So I'm not seeing, it wasn't a guy that like collected. You know how some of those people have those barns and they spend 100 years putting stuff away. That's not this, but it's interesting. This is my favorite part right here. Over and out. Educate the orphans. That is just like some like weird like Illuminati type stuff there. Oh, it's quite a breeze, you guys. So when I take you out there, it might be it's chilly and it might be difficult to hear. We'll see. Good morning. Good morning. Hey guys. My favorite right here. Good morning. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. Good boy. Good boy. Hey. Oh, the rooster attacked me. Callie. You should have seen. Whoa. Thank you. You should have seen what happened. I saw him petting the rooster. Look, he's gonna get him. The rooster was helping him because he thought the rooster thought I was hurting him. So he came at me, and then he attacked the rooster, saying, "No, it's okay." Yeah.
He doesn't play around.
Yeah. At the same time, though,
Are you recording this?
Yeah. He doesn't realize he was being defended by the rooster.
Right, but he doesn't want the rooster to attack anybody. It's okay. Hey, let it go. He'll get stuck in it.
Yeah.
And he'll chase him all day now because of that.
Come here, it's okay. Come on. Because he thought I was actually like hurting him.
Yeah.
So the rooster was like helping him. Good boy. He's still the man, this guy. Good boy. Look, he's on display, guys. It's so cool. Look at that. The back's turn. I don't know if you can tell, but the back tilts and turns sideways. Who's my boy? Who's my boy? Who's my boy? You see? Good boy. He has so many feathers. Good boy. So he is the master, this guy. There's no question about it. He's the king of the hen house.
Look how she comes and she bites me so that I get her, pick her up. You see? What do you want? What do you want? It's okay.
She gets you like right in the face right now.
No, she won't. She just wants attention. I've had her since she was like a couple days old. She's very friendly.
Good girl. Hey, you. Hey. You gonna bite me? Good girl. So they're so friendly, all the animals here. There's the goats. So I've shown them this already. We'll see what I do. I just love this. So hopefully you guys didn't mind the barnyard. Hey, buddy. Good morning. Good morning. I'll have fun filming this. This is easy, fun stuff, you know? There's no stress involved. Yet there'll be someone that's upset about this. You know, it's like, why would he film an incredibly beautiful turkey that wants to be your best friend? You tell me.
See you?
Yeah.
He's like that African dude that does the...
I can't see his feet, but you can. Yeah. No, I can, but not the camera.
Oh, you got it.
I got it. Yeah, he's war dancing.
Yeah, he's war dancing.
Love it.
He's gonna turn to you.
Move. This is my problem. He's war dancing. He was. He's so cool, you guys. To have a turkey, you know, it's amazing how brilliant these animals are, these turkeys, and what we do to them. They want it dumbed down. You don't realize how smart, intelligent, and amazing they are. I'm not trying to suggest we stop eating turkeys. I'm just saying, I think we should be a little bit more conscious of, you know, have we made the right decisions? Just because everyone used to, you know, has always done it and we were born into it, is it right to kill that animal and eat it? Just because for a holiday, like, you know, if you're starving, but just for fun? I don't know. I question some things that we do, you know, and I'll eat it, you know what I mean? It's not like I'm a hypocrite, but I am least conscious of it's possible we've made some mistakes in what we eat. The guys are like, are you kidding? Shut up. I want a filet mignon tonight. Stop saying that. You know, and I understand, because I'm kind of like right in the middle, you know, neutral. So I was noticing these trees looked a little strange. So I see that, you know, it's like a circle, right? It goes back in, it's a trident. Just looks a little strange. Then I see the two coming up. Like it comes out of the tree, goes down and makes two. I have a feeling that these open plains, you'd be surprised how far it goes out that way and that way. You know, there's something going on out there too. I don't think a lot of land is wasted. Even when we as humans look at it like this and there's nothing there, it could be used at times. Guys, look, there's my cat. Looks like another. Hey, honey. She's so happy to see me. It's good to be back. I think one more day would have been nice, or, you know, if we got to go out or something, but I think Callie had to get the kids tomorrow, and it was good timing, and I didn't know. The trailer was actually too hot when I got back. I just get nervous, like if the power flickered. Anyway, check this out. So I did something cool. I think it is, you know, like, I don't know why I did this. I normally would never do this. So me and Callie, where is that? Sorry about this light. Hold on a second. Hopefully that goes off. Come on, man. There we go. So me and Callie, you see this girl? Are going through the barn and this dusty tape. Look, there's even like grass on it and stuff. But inside was like in really good condition. He has the cassette in his hand. So I'm like, I normally wouldn't do this, but I just thought, like, you know what? You have no life. Why not just tell her, like, try to Google. So I Googled her. She's from Boulder. And I said, it was 1985, you know, which wasn't ancient history, but, you know, it's kind of getting old. That was a long time for us. I was 15. It was a very special era for, I don't care, you know, if you're 50, maybe even you know, even 45 to 90, that's just a special time, you know. So I can't really explain why, but I think everyone from then knows. And I was like, I just said this overwhelming urge just to leave her this bizarre message. I'm like, look, totally random message, you know, and I explained everything. I said I possibly could use a psychiatrist too. So anyway, waiting on the message. Let's see what happens. Check that out, guys. You know, it's amazing. I've been up here for like, I don't even know. I don't keep exact track, but I think it's like 5 or 6 years now, and I don't get tired of that. The funny thing, I think the reason being is because I don't leave my area much, and a lot of times when I do, it's on like I try to get on a plane there. You know what I mean? So I don't get tired of it. I mean, I've been up and down this road I don't know how many times. Probably only like, well, I'm not sure, 10, 20 times maybe. So I don't get used to it. I feel like some of these people just don't, you know, they take everything for granted. Like, I don't really see people. I mean, it doesn't mean anything because I don't see anything anyway, but it just seems like I feel like, let's put it this way, I feel like I'm the only one in awe of just how pretty some of the sites are, you know. And of course, for me, it's the woods, it's the forest. To me, there's nothing, well, it's weird. There's nothing quite as exciting. It was so weird. There was a Jeep. Did he pass me? Where did that guy go? There was some kind of souped up Jeep right on the back side of my blind spot. I was waiting for him to pass, and now he's gone. I swear, I'll call him the ghost Jeep. He just disappeared. There's got to be an explanation, but I don't know. I was completely aware of him. He was in the left lane. He couldn't have turned off, and now he's nowhere. I find that really unusual. Anyway, so in here's really good too. So these little woods, this is evergreen area, guys. Look, if anyone's ever considering, I don't benefit from this. I want you'll benefit from it. Like, if you're just kind of thinking, like, where would I go if I wanted to go to Colorado? Or, you know, some people have asked me, like, I've been thinking about looking at property there. Like, you know, not people that have a lot of money, people that would have to sell their house, just like most people, get the money, and then maybe look for something here. And, you know, I think we're one of the most moved to states. You know, we're on the top of the list anyway. It changes, but there's definitely a lot of people coming to Colorado. You know, at first people would say, oh, because weed's legal. It's like, are you smoking crack? People that buy $3 million houses don't move to a state because weed's legal. Now, did people move here because of that? Absolutely, but typically not those types of people. These are people that are moving here to go work at a ski resort so they can buy, you know, then they can buy weed. But when people are buying $2 and $3 million homes, they're typically very successful people. There's exceptions to every rule, but typically that's not the mentality you're gonna run into. Right there, they're always right there. Always right there. I've seen them, not with my eyes there, but I've done that, and I got a couple really good ones. I don't think I ever posted those. That whole forest is a mind-blowing to me. I love when you can come up to the forest. From the forest to the highway, but there's absolutely no way to go into the forest from the highway. I mean, like legally anyway. That interests me. There's a lot of spots like that in Virginia. In remote Virginia, as you're driving down the road, it's just this forest is like touching the highways. Anyway, over to to see the structures in there. That is unbelievable. I have seen that before. I forget though, because when I don't come this way that much, like, you know, I'm not going to Denver much. I might now a little bit more because of Cali's situation. They're like, you got to come down like once a month. I'm like, I'll try. It's that easy. It's not, you know, it's really just the drive. If you're confident with your vehicle. I need an oil change big time. 0 life left. I usually never let it get to 0. I try to change my oil.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Ooh, speed trap ahead. Nice GPS, thank you. You hear that? Which is nice too, because even if you're going like this, like, I don't know what the rules are. I have no idea. I think you can do this. It's on a phone. No one says you can't film YouTube from your camera. I don't do YouTube, you know. I do. It's a confusing thing, you know, because that's a contradiction, but I don't consider, I use the platform, yes. Am I a YouTuber? No. So I want to answer. I answer this sometimes because people ask me, Mark, you're a great YouTuber or something. I was like, I am? Like, I don't, I don't believe what they say. You know, believe me, I don't let some compliments go to my head. I know what I'm good at and what I'm not good at. But thank you. Like I think I said in my video the other day, like, and you know, we need to learn to encourage. And I'm not talking about you doing this for me, but we do need to learn to encourage others. Even at the real time to do that is when you don't feel like it. You know, you're like, oh my God, this guy's freaking nuts. Why is he doing that? And I'm not talking about me. I just mean in any day situation. That's when you say, hey, you know what, man, great job, man. Good luck with that. Not to patronize them, but to, you know, to really be serious. You know, because believe it or not, you can change someone's day like that. You won't notice it because, you know, he's not going to say anything, but in his head as he walks away, he feels better. So what do you want to do? You want to make people feel like crap, or do you want to make people feel better? Sasquatch Casino. Yeah. Love it. Over now. A chance. Okay, this is right at the sign. Just as I'm getting there, okay? This is where there's some magic, okay? It's an amazing thing to me because one of the best footages I've ever taken in my life. It's groundbreaking world record footage. I got like 2 messages about it. The Mole Man, okay? It is perfectly crystal clear. You cannot get clearer footage. The only thing is, you know, when you go up there, people want it to be in front of you. I'm sorry, I can't film the Bigfoot out of the car in the middle of the street. You got to go up to get them. And he's standing right in the open at a fatality. I'm in bumper to bumper, and I get these vibes. People don't understand. How do you think I've zoomed on Bigfoot thousands and thousands of times? 1,000 times, let's just say, make it easy. When other people have never done it once. Because I have this thing, I just knew to do it, right? I go like this. I think it's right down here. I think I might even be able to get the same zoom, but not going this fast. I was at a stop. So there's Idahoe Springs. It's really cool, you guys. Look at that. It's more pretty, I think, to look at than it is to maybe go live there. It's kind of like I mean, it's nice. Don't get me wrong. If you're from Idaho Springs, I don't mean it's like bad, but it's kind of, you know, it's kind of old school, basically, which is cool too. I mean, it just depends. I like old if I'm in the country, you know, I mean, if I'm in an old farmhouse or something, not with 70 other old houses touching mine. There's a great restaurant in there somewhere. I was in there once. I forget who I went in there with. Years ago. Maybe Jen. That's what I used to do right there. That guy's making, depending on what company's working for, that guy's probably making, you know, 40, 50 bucks an hour. It was right here. I can't tell you where, but maybe if you know, but I'm a little upset that people don't know the Mole Man. And so it's right in, it's right in on here somewhere on that mountain. And he just came out and he was staring right at the fatality. I zoomed from here up. I remember the American flag was in that shot too, or like within those shots. And I zoom up there, they're just standing there, looking right there at the fatality. So he's looking that way, I'm zooming at him that way. There's no question about it. And he's got a baby in his, or she has a baby in his hand. I've never seen any being that looks like that before. It looked like a mole person. Completely confident, you know, just standing in the open behind a tree, because one thing I know they know is our eye capabilities. They know that you can't, if he stands, like, look, Ollie, I love this, look at that. I don't have, this is my backup, so it's gonna bounce a little, I'm sorry. I'm driving, bouncing, and here's the giant pyramid. Sorry about that, that last clip, I'm like, I really did forget. That's ADD, okay? Don't get frustrated. You can get frustrated with it. I mean, that's totally understandable, but just try to understand, because I will jump subject to subject, because it's not just ADD, ADHD. Don't be like, oh, my son has that too, I understand. Like, listen, you don't understand because you don't have it. The only one that understands is your son. And secondly, everyone has different degrees of it. There's a million, oh, this is the spot. Terry, this is it right here, I'm sorry. There's literally 1,000,001 different degrees of it, you know, just like anything. You could have, you know, barely have cancer, or you could have the worst cancer in the world. Same idea. Right there, very special place. It's right there. They sit right at the road there. I would love to go right there. You got to see the structures just right here. I don't know if they come out in the camera or not. I'm going 75. So this is the pyramid. I want to film here because there's UFO activity all through here. No one would ever see it. 50 UFOs could fly right over top through these canyons, and you'd never see it. You can't see over your, you know what I mean? They know how to navigate, but you'll see them out there. I'll bet you anything if you left a camera out there all day, you'd have multiple UFOs. Let me show you the pyramid they go into. Okay, you can deny it all you want. I filmed it perfectly. I had it so good. I forget the problem. You can see the problem when I'm zooming in. Like I couldn't get it to. I forget there was some kind of an issue. Was it snowing or something like that? But then I finally got it just before it went. I'm like, oh my God, hurry! Because it was going so slow, and it goes into that pyramid right there. Okay, so when I tell you that the pyramids are special, okay, they're special. For you to think anything different makes you just, something's wrong with you. Okay, how could you not think that's special? That's just natural. That's that was the dinosaur 3 million years ago. And let me tell you something. All of that stuff is bullshit. Everything you think you know, you don't know. Right behind there. I get so aggravated. Our entire history, most of it is fake. It's all false. It's what you need to know. So what I want to know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So sometimes lying for the greater good could be a good thing. So it's all lies. Oh my God, it's corrupt. I like to give the benefit of the doubt to everybody. Are the lies, whatever, I don't even like to say that word. Is our distraction from what is real for the greater good? Think about it that way. See, it looks like Eisenhower Tunnel. It's so pretty. This is one of my favorite. This is one of the most secret places here, guys. I'm telling you now, like as far as just being able to film an amazing, incredible video, you gotta see what I know. Like I can't really do it from the car. I can't get up there either. I'm gonna have to have someone drop me off and sneak in. If we had Uber, I'd be like, just drop me off at this sign here. Flash like $100. Be like, listen, I'll give you $100. Just come back. I don't care if I lose money on this video. I've got to go up there. It's actually here, but it's not really here. It's down. It's there. Right there is one of the most amazing places I've ever analyzed from a distance. I have seen things in there. Not them, but structures that are just. It's just out of control. It's an untouched place. I think they go by, where humans have visited or something. I don't think a person's ever walked up there. I don't think it's possible. This is the runaway ramp. There's actually a video online, Terry. It's right there. There's a video. If you type like I-70 runaway ramp, sorry, you'll see it right here. And the truck goes right up that ramp. And at the top of that ramp are giant X's. And that whole thing right there is one of the most special. You can't see the contours in the camera. It's huge, and it's unique, and it's unbelievable. I think I've said that before, but I can't remember. By the way, I usually know when I'm repeating, but there is times where, I could have literally word for word said that like 2 years ago. Because I don't remember. Because so. Oh, look at the crosses of like, there's something walking down. Some kind of animal or. It's weird. Look at these footprints right there. What the hell is that? There's like real footprints right there, like little people. Not deer, but like they looked like footprints, but they were light, like they were on top of the snow, only like going in a little bit. Weird. I mean, I'll have to look at the video. Maybe I could pause it and see. I don't know. Because that is special there. That's so special right there. Just like you guys. So special. Just in case I was wrong, it was either that one or this one. And it's a coincidence because at the top of both, I can show you the summer better, are giant scale structures. Huge, like undeniable ones. So I'm always taking clips like this. That's a gorgeous lake. Look how frozen. In the summer, you can watch the moose swim across with their babies. They swim across the lake. This is a town called Frisco. It's on the other side. It's a really, really neat little town. I've done a lot of. I used to work right here. This is where I used to commute to. Actually, I would go to work at Silverthorne, which is the exit before, and then this is Frisco, and they also connect. We usually get on the highway, the first one exit, and get off to get there, but you can also go the back roads. Really beautiful place. This would be out there. Would be Breckenridge and Keystone, and it's a pretty area. See, Frisco, Breckenridge. I personally don't recommend this area. Like, if you want to move up here, because as beautiful as Breck is, like, don't get me wrong, I'm not ragging on the area in any way. Like, those are great. They're owned by Vail. They're beautiful resorts. I've skied them growing up as a kid. But this is higher here. So if you're gonna move here, it's cold. It's always colder right here. Like, it's like if you're in town, this is always colder. I remember driving in the middle of the summer. Okay, I get to the top, so I'm gonna go up this pass. So in between here and Vail Pass, there's another one that goes way up by Copper Mountain. In the middle of the summer, at 6 in the morning there, it was 30 degrees every morning, just about. If I got lucky, I was at like 38. You know, and then on my drive home, it was like 70, 75. But oh my God, because I wanted to ride the bike some days. Brutal in the summer to be in 30 degrees, like in the middle of August, but kind of cool. I'm gonna tell you a quick story. When I first started this, I can't remember how far into this I was, but I know I was kind of a rookie, and I didn't, I still am I think we all are rookies still. So I was reading, it's that guy, I don't know if you remember, he's that guy with the campfire stories. I haven't seen it since then, but he just puts on one default fire, like a Yule log type of thing, and then he tells a story. He reads stories. 99% of them are just, not true. It's just not possible. So, I mean, at least in my opinion. And anyway, but there is one that really caught my attention, and it was a tractor trailer driver that said he hit a Bigfoot here. Not here, it was further up on Vail Pass. I know exactly where it was. I confirmed, I did some homework on locally and found out that I believe that story is, I don't know if it's true, but it's the guy, it was a true story from the guy. Like, so no one made up that happened. The guy was legitly saying that. So what happened, let me tell you quickly, I won't ADD you to death. He hits a Bigfoot. It's huge apparently. Like, it hit it so hard. Now, how, I don't know. Like, the contributing factors of how he could possibly be in front of a tractor trailer, who knows? There could have been a fight going on. There could be a million reasons, because they're way too intelligent to get hit. It could be like, almost like a person. Sometimes we're absent-minded, we make mistakes. There could be a million reasons how that happened. Maybe he was trying to commit suicide. I don't know. He does incredible damage to the truck. You hit a tractor trailer with the momentum, and sometimes that you won't even scratch the truck and it'll destroy anything in its path. But it does all this damage where he's disabled, pulls over, it's laying there, right? It's laying right on the side of the road. So that's how he knows it was a Bigfoot, because he's standing over top of it, okay? What tractor trailer driver? This guy doesn't know about Bigfoot. He's up here, he's standing, he says it's huge, right? Then, I guess things happen. The cops, he starts to see the lights, so he turns, right? And he starts walking towards the cops, and he's waving them down. And then they stop, they pull over, he's like, yeah, you gotta come see this. They go back over to where it was gone. Now, here's the catch. See, I believe that, he got up and ran, but it probably didn't. He might have been dead right there. They came in. They're never alone, in my opinion, ever. I don't care if he is going across the street. There was 30 or 40 more of them in the, maybe different species things, but they're all together as this team. And that's my opinion now, is like, I didn't know that until I did this now. I don't know that now for a fact, but I'm pretty sure if that's all true, that's how it would have to go down. He was really hurt, you guys. He was dead, he thought. So he was either knocked out and then did jump up like he was playing dead and waiting for the right moment, or the others came in and just got him. It's anti-gravity, however they do it. I don't know. I don't know the other details. Can they do that without making prints? Things like that. I don't know. Probably. I think they just hover. The first one I ever saw was gliding. I couldn't see. That's the only thing I couldn't see. Like, I can't remember, like, for some reason, like, the foot part of it, because I was looking at his face, but I never forget that he wasn't, like, a person goes, when we walk. I always remember him going, like, it was a perfect glide. Like, his head was never bobbled like we do. So so that, to me, I've seen that with my own eyes. I just didn't see it. Like, I couldn't see his feet because of the trees and bushes, and maybe I could see him, but I don't know. I didn't leave there with that memory. It was just from, like, his, like, above his belly button up. That's all I can remember seeing. And the glide, you know. So I don't know. Over and out.